Okay, we are back into it. Twice on the same day is crazy. Yeah, we're right back into it. So I cooked the Derek fight. That is looking all good to go. Now there's an encounter that we can get at Fuego Ironworks. So we're gonna go get that. I don't need it in order to do this Derek fight, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to just go and get it, just to see what we get, and you never know. It'd also just be good to get another Pokemon. The good thing is that we have a chance at getting either a fire type or a steel type, both of which we desperately need. So no matter what, this is just worth it to try and get this encounter. So we're gonna go to Floroma Town, and we're definitely gonna need Darking, or sorry, I'm thinking of my Emerald half randomized Nuzlocke. Ross King, the Kingdra here for Surf. We'll get rid of Aerodactyl. I also, so that I could cook the fight, I went ahead and leveled up Garchomp, or, evolved Gabite into Garchomp, and then also there was another one. Oh yeah, Pelipper, Wingull into Pelipper, who does in fact have Drizzle. So I think just taking a look here at the encounters for Fuego Ironworks. So we have a chance at a Magnemite, a Magneton, a Magmar. Those are what we want, either Magnemite, Magneton, or Magmar. There also is Manectric, which we really don't want, and Fortress, which we kind of, well, I mean, it would be a steel type, but Manectric would be the bottom of the barrel. Fortress is kind of meh. What we really, really want is either the Magnemite, Magneton, or Magmar, and it looks like I can't repel manipulate for any of them, unfortunately. There are some bugs in the honey tree, but I don't think I really feel like getting any of that. There's also Shellos if we surf. There's also Shelder, but I think we really want to try to go for the steel or fire type here. So that's what we are going to do. I can repel manipulate at 40 to get either Magneton, Manectric, or Fortress, but I would rather improve my chances of getting a Magmar or a Magnemite instead of the other way around. It's too bad I don't have anyone with Magnet Pole either to help increase the chances of a steel type. But if we're looking at let's just take a look real quick at like Magneton. I wonder if I can get away with just using Gliscor. 40. You don't even have Thunderbolt. You do have Tri-Attack. Flash Cannon, I guess, could get a little dicey. But I think that we're okay to. You also have Screech, but that actually doesn't matter. So we'll bring Gautier. And then what else do we want to bring here? Encounters at Fuego Ironworks. Magmar is probably handled fine by Kingdra, if I were to guess. I think Manectric would also be handled fine by the Gliscor. Fortress. Does Fortress have Explosion? That would suck, wouldn't it? No, you don't. Thank God. You do have Drill Run, though, so that's good to keep in mind. You have Drill Run, you got Gyro Ball, Mirror Shot, Payback. Honestly, I wonder if Kingdra would be fine for that, even. Or even Pelipper would be pretty good here. Not to mention it would help with the Magmar in case we need to reduce the fire moves. I don't really see a reason why we would need Gengar. but I guess it doesn't hurt. Rhydon actually doesn't really do that much for us here. I guess we could also do a Blissey sort of thing for the Magneton and Magnemite. $40, you get Screech. Flash Cannon, Tri Attack, Discharge are all special moves. If you are a Magnemite at level 36 or 37... same deal, only special moves. Okay, so, and then I also just want to look up Magmar. And are you set at, you're 38 or 39, and you get Cross Chop, so can't use Blissey for that. Sunny Day, Lava Plume, Brick Break. Wow, you get these fancy fighting moves, I guess. But I think that my low deck actually walls this really well. So we'll do that. Yeah. And then maybe I'll just bring some fast flying type in case I need it. This is just mostly for if I run into a trainer, I think. I'm a little bit screwed by grass and ice types, I suppose. Although maybe Tentacruel would be good. I want to check out a VOD here to look at getting there. It looks like there are no trainers getting there. Mothim. Looking at a Flygon HG VOD of his Renegade Platinum Snaplock in particular. Okay, it takes him forever to catch this Mothim, I guess. Do you have to encounter any trainers in here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. I guess you do. Okay. Looks like having... I mean, these water types are actually pretty solid into this. Do you have Earth Power? Do you get Earth Power? You're supposed to. You could probably relearn it. I don't know if this is a now thing, but... Well... Where am I again? Floroma. I did move to Floroma, okay. I think for the purposes of catching... Seems like Joni Mitchell here could be good too. Why not? I also just want to level up some Pokemon here. I think mainly Phil Collins and Joni Mitchell. Uproar, we don't need. We'll just go to 48 here. I'll pass on the Hydro Pump for now. We'll also get access to Hurricane, which is nice. Joni Mitchell will bring up to 48. What do you have? I will take that. Okay. Alright, should be looking all good to go here. I think I can just whip on some leftovers on everyone. Word. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and surf over this way. We will also use a good old max repel. What's over here? Oh, is this just the... Oh, I see. Okay. Just making sure we don't run into anyone. Alright, so we made it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This could be a pretty crucial encounter here. We're just gonna have to see what we get. I think leading with Gautier here is fine. We have false swipe, which is good. Go ahead and save for the heck of it. And I think in Fuego Iron works. We can also get flamethrower. So that will be good. All right. So, yeah, I think we can just... I'll turn on the regular game audio for this, too. All right. Really hoping for Magnemite or Magneton for Steel type or Magmar for a Fire type. To be honest, my preference would probably be the Magneton, the Magnemite or Magneton, but I'll certainly take Magmar. Fortress, we can probably work with Manectric, whatever. We have to wear off this Max Repel. Might as well just go over here to see if there's, nope, no items. Just wearing off the Max Repel. I gotta give myself more berries too, I'm realizing. Citrus berry. Probably be using those more. Okay. Here goes nothing. What do we get? Okay! Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take the fire type. So this Magmar... at level 38 has Cross Chop, Sunny Day, Lava Plume, and Brick Break. Let me bring over... I have my Gliscor out. Where are you? There you are. We're up against a Magmar at level 38. And you have... Cross Chop, Sunny Day, Lava Plume. Cross Chop, Sunny Day, Lava Plume, and Brick Break. Notably, no Flamethrower yet. Oh yeah, you don't do anything to Gliscor here. So we, I think, are then safe to go for a quick ball. Okay, that's fine. Don't set up Sunny Day. That's exactly what you do. All right, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Lava Plume is going to do a lot more damage now. But we can go over to Pelipper to insta set up the rain with Drizzle. So now it's gonna rain. Unless you just Sunny Day again. Which you could. Nope. Okay. Cross Chop won't do that much damage. And it looks like we don't necessarily kill with Air Slash. Oh, actually Air Slash crit does kill. So I think we'll go ahead and just Aerial Ace first. This isn't going to do that much. I hope I'm not underestimating this damage output. Oh, okay. So even if that did 33%, then technically a crit would not kill, technically. I almost want to go back to Gliscor now to use False Swipe. And if it sets up the sun again, I'll just go back to Pelipper. Nope, okay. We got a crit. We got a crit. All right. I am going to False Swipe here. Okay. Still nothing. We can False Swipe again. False Swipe is really good to have on Gliscor. Has a very defensive profile all around, and it's just good for having False Swipe. Great. All right, that's good. This will be reduced. Rain is still going. Damn. All right. Is it permanent in this game? I think it is, right? All right. At this rate, we can. I guess the one thing I probably should have done is have Exeggutor on here for Sleep Powder, but it is what it is. Are you kidding me? Nothing in an Ultra Ball? Seriously, nothing. The fact that he's not going for Sunny Day at all either. This might take a bit. If this next one doesn't go in, I'll go ahead and speed up. It's really a matter of time at this point. You're in the red. All right. That's how you want to play this? Wow, of course. The very next ball. All right, well, whatever it takes. When it breathes deeply, heat waves form around its body, making it hard to see clearly. So for Magmar, magma. Songs about lava or magma. Volcano by U2. Floor is lava. Magma rising up. Mr. Parr. Volcano by Jimmy Buffett. I almost don't mind Jimmy Buffett. Volcano by Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, sure. It might have to be Jim Buffett, but... It's 2 Fs and 2 Ts? Jesus Christ, Jimmy. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be Jim Buffett. He's going to have to forgive me, because I know he's watching. At least we can make the Buffett fit, alright? Alright. Well, we got a Magmar, so that's pretty sick. I think we'll go ahead and heal up Gliscor here. I want to see if we get through Yellow Shard. Ah, sugar. Do I need that item, though? Do I really need it? It looks like he had a Steelix. Let's go over to... Not a black belt. Oh, worker, Holden. Yeah, this is the one. I just want to see if, like, any of my current team members can take care of this thing. Probably Ross King with Surf, if I were to imagine, right? You're at level 45. Surf, definitely. Kills. Great. Okay. Although, for that matter, does Pelipper do the job? Probably not. With Surf. Where are you? You take care of that. You take care of that. Oh wait, do we outspeed though? We do. Yeah. Okay. You take care of that. You take care of that. Do we outspeed? Yes, we do. We're definitely at... Oh, we're at level 48. Let's double check that. So Steelix, you outspeed and KO with Surf in the rain. Magnemite, outspeed and KO. The other Magnemite, outspeed and KO, it looks like. And you know what? Just for good measure, I will attach a Focus Sash. Just for good measure. We're ready for it. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Shoot. It's fine. It thankfully is fine, but I did forget to add Surf to Pelipper. I should probably just do that anyway. Where's my Kingdra? There you are. You lead with Magnemite anyway. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna hope here that you don't para, you don't. Okay, so that means we can Surf spam. Great. Perfect. Okay. And I think it is a very safe bet to just have Surf on Pelipper here. On Phil Collins. Air Slash. Wait, before I do that... Yeah, you have way better special attack. Okay, so I don't need to worry about Aerial Ice, I don't think. Also, I could always reteach it if I need to. Alright, took care of that guy. Red Shard. How do I get in there? Oh, it looks like... Oop. Sorry about that. Looks like I have to get up in there. Blue Shard. Okay. Firestone, okay. Could be good, maybe. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Just reviewing these. Let's go through here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. Green Shard. So I went through the middle one just now. So now I will go through the top one. Ooh, who's this guy? Who is this guy, I wonder? This is Conrad, is that right? Leads with Magmar. Macargo and Rapidash. Okay, this is probably an easy sweep for a Kingdra here. It looks like it. You don't have Drought or anything, right? No. Do you have Drought? No. Surf kills. Solid Rock. You still kill. Okay. And you don't have Drought. You have Flame Body. You have Flame Body. We outspeed. We don't outspeed the Rapidash. Okay. Seems like the easiest choice scarf of my life. Okay. Boop. Boop. And boop. Easy. Boom. And then I think this will get us to here, where we can get the Flamethrower TM. Yes, great, we have that. Amazing. Star Piece, probably don't really care about this. Okay, and then lastly, I just do want to see what we get with that last portal, or whatever. This last one here. Oh, interesting. How do we get, Oh, actually that's really easy. Okay, hold on. We have to go through this top one again, but then we just backtrack. Rock Incense, okay, sure. You never know. Boom. All right, that was easy. So now we can go back to, we'll check out Magmar, but then we can also go back to the POW Park or whatever and take on Derek. So I already have a plan for that, which is nice. Cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out this Magmar. Filling out our box. We're filling out the box. We're almost at a full box. Minus the 6 in our party. We're replenishing. Okay, Sirius, I'll take it. It's fine. Vital Spirit prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep. Alright, sure. Whatever, man. This works great for me. This is great. What did I want to see? Magmar, where are you? Using in this context means the item can be used exactly like an evolution stone, Firestone. Okay, so we can use the Firestone on this. Great, cool. We want to go to learn sets though, because we have, so we're at 38. We have yet to learn Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, Aura Sphere. We're definitely gonna want that, and Fire Blast. Mag, Mortar. Are you any different? Okay, so Magmar. Let's see, 49 Aura Sphere. 49 Aura Sphere, 53 Fire Blast. We actually can 41 Flamethrower. Okay, so we could actually evolve this now if we wanted to. Flare Blitz at 45. Yeah, Aura Sphere 49. Flare Fire Blast 53, and then when it's a Magmortar, it also gets Hyper Beam. It's the same exact levels and everything, so Aura Sphere will honestly be really sick. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and just evolve this now. I don't really see a reason to hold off on the Firestone, although it looks like maybe we already have had one. Oh, do I just use it on you? Oh, interesting. Okay. Nice. And let's just make sure here that it does, for example, get flamethrower at 41. Just to make sure that the level up thing doesn't get screwed up. It does not. Great. Okay. For now, we can get rid of cross chop. Great. So we have a mag mortar. That's pretty sick. Alright, so we can we fly back here? Yes, we can. Boom. Alright. We will drop off the Aerodactyl. And then, yeah. I don't think that Magmortar, yeah, contributes to this Derek fight, honestly, so I think we can just go ahead with our plan for that. Gallade. I have the notes all written down and everything. I just got to get everything into place. So we need Crobat, we need Torterra. We don't need you. We don't need you yet. Not for this battle. I don't need you either. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. We were looking real thin at one moment, but now nice and fleshed out. Still missing a steel type, but you know, it is what it is. I have Torterra. I need a Gengar. I need Relicanth. I think for your debut battle, I could be completely wrong. In fact, I think I am wrong, but Garchomp, definitely debut battle for Garchomp, and then Sharpedo, which I actually don't technically really need, but it's more just for support, just in case anything goes terribly wrong. So let me start by getting everyone up to, let me get you in order, it'll just be easier for me that way. You are taking the choice band. But what I actually wanted to do first was to level everyone up to what they have to be, which for Crobat is 51, because you will get Brave Bird, which is really important. I think for now, let's get rid of Protect. Yeah. We will rare candy Torterra to level 50. I don't think Giga Drain really matters here. Well, we can at least get rid of Seed Bomb. We'll get rid of Sunny Day for now. We need Earthquake, but I don't think we're going to need Giga Drain for this fight. Gengar, we need at level 50. We also have to do some pre-resting. Destiny Bond. Interesting. Mick Jagger needs to be at level 50. Garchomp needs to be at level 51. Sharpedo needs to be at level 50. Doesn't need to be, actually, but might as well be. Okay. I think, actually, before I attach items, I want to make sure that everyone has, you actually will get leftovers, but I want to make sure everyone has the right move. You actually only need Brave Bird. Alakazam... No, sorry. Torterra needs Earthquake somewhere in the mix. Could get rid of Leech Seed for now. Wait, what do you need? You need... Oh, we need Synthesis. That's right. Okay. So I think, honestly... I don't think we need Giga Drain for this fight. It's fine. But let's go ahead and go to Pastoria City quickly to get back Synthesis, assuming that we can. Pastoria City. Yeah, there we go. Need Synthesis back, and we will get rid of probably Leech Seed. I don't really need Seed Bomb, honestly. Well, the only scenario where it might be handy is the Staraptor in case something goes horribly wrong, but I don't think that I would really... Because I guess Leech Seed I could theoretically use... No, actually, let me keep Seed Bomb. I'll get rid of... Yeah, let me get rid of Leech Seed, actually. Okay. So, you have... With Earthquake, Synthesis, Protect, and Seed Bomb, or any fourth move. Okay, so that's fine. Gengar needs Shadow Ball, which you have... That's all you really need for that. Entei, you just need Dive. That's actually all good there. Staraptor, I'm bringing in Crobat, and we just need to do Brave Bird, which we already have. Yep. And then Empoleon comes in, and we need a pre-rested Garchomp who knows Earthquake. I guess we can get rid of... I guess it could be helpful for the Staraptor. Yeah, we'll get rid of... Well... Yeah. We'll get rid of Crunch for now. Okay, so we're done with you. Sharpedo didn't need anything. Okay. And now we will attach the items. You need Choice Band. You need Leftovers. Okay. Gengar needs Focus Sash. Okay, McJagger needs, I think, Leftovers. Yeah. Garchomp, I think, needs Focus Sash. Yeah. But also we need to do some pre-resting. And then you are going to give Focus Sash as well. Who needs to be pre-rested? Relicanth and Garchomp and Sharpedo. Okay. So actually, we're going to Oh, is it Relicanth? Oh, it's these back three here. Relicanth, Garchomp, Sharpedo. Yeah. Cool. So we were doing this, this, and this. Need to teach rest to all of them. We can... I guess I could get rid of Rock Tomb for now. Unless I want to keep Rock Tomb for speed control. You're 95. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, why not? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get these back anyway. It doesn't matter at all. Just to be safe, I'll do it like this. Again, to be safe, I'll do it like that, but you do need Protect back. We are just doing some pre-resting here. Okay, so we slept. That's turn 1. That's turn 2. Boom. Okay. Okay. We are resting. This is turn 1. That's turn 2. Boom. Okay. And then okay. We rest. That's turn 1. That's turn 2. Great. Sharpedo is mostly like just in case. Okay. So we actually have to go back to Pastoria City then. I guess rest may not be the worst thing to have on Relicanth. Yeah, why not? That's fine. We have Rock Tomb and we have Dive as the main move that we're going to be using anyway. Because you have 100% accuracy. Yeah, you do. And you're like basically fully accurate. But we will want to Earthquake on Garchomp here. And then we will want to Protect on Sharpedo here. Okay. And we're just gonna line this all up again. So we have you, and then Torterra. And then Gengar here. And then Relicanth. And then Garchomp, and then here. Yep. Okay, so to go over everything again, you have the Choice Band and you just need Brayford. That's it. Yeah, and actually, since you have Choice Band, I wonder if we can get rid of Rest for something that would be more useful for you. Just in case. Because there's no sense in having Rest if you have a Choice Band on. Can you learn X Scissor? You can. Interesting. Is that helpful for anything? I mean, maybe the Alakazam for some weird reason. Or maybe even you? Not really, but yeah, it doesn't really do much. Why does it do so little? I mean, I guess with a choice band, though, I mean, maybe it can pick up a kill. Yeah, sure. Is there anything else that's better? There's like return, but I feel like at that rate, I might want the... Yeah, let's go down to X Reserve. Can't hurt. Probably not going to use it, but... Okay, so Choice Band, Brave Bird, Poison Fang, X Scissor, Wing Attack. We only really need the Brave Bird, but Torterra needs Earthquake, Synthesis, Protect. You have Leftovers on, Seed Bomb, just because. And then Gengar has the Focus Sash along with Shadow Ball. Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse. I guess Rest could be interesting, maybe. You were going to keep Rest on, but you really only need Dive. You have the Leftovers. Oh, I was thinking of... Oh, no, I need to get Protect on you. That's right. Let's do that. Yeah, glad I caught that. Yeah, we could probably get rid of Rest then, if that's the case. I think the Protect Leftovers will go a long way. Okay. That's good that I caught that. You have Leftovers. Garchomp, you just need Earthquake. Your Focus Sash, pre-rested, level 1, 51, Focus Sash, Earthquake. That's all you really do. Yeah. Yeah. And then Sharpedo, you have Protect for the speed boost, but you also have high damaging moves with Focus Sash and you're pre-rested. Yeah. All right, I think we're looking good to go. I just want to Max Elixir. Great. I am gonna use the bathroom and then I'll get started with this battle. Yeah. Okay. At long last, it is time. I want to look at something real quick. Okay, so just to run through everything one more time. Choice Band, Brave Bird, you got a bunch of physical attacking moves. Earthquake, Protect, Leftover, Synthesis, Focus Sash, Shadow Ball, that's all you really need. Just let me double check that calc real quick that, yeah, should be fine. Right, yeah, okay. And then leftovers, protect, rock tomb dive is the main thing. Yawn, I guess, could come in handy. Focus ash, earthquake, and you're pre-rested. You're pre-rested. Pre-rested, focus ash, protect. Yeah. All right. Just to have everything fully updated in my damage calculator. Cool. And we are... Alright, so that's fine there. So we have Meatloaf, Joni Mitchell, Hailstorm, Mick Jagger, George Michael, and Cabello leading here. Great. Okay. Oh yeah, I also wanted to show look at how cracked Relicanth's IVs are. 31 attack, 29 speed, 30 special defense, 20 special attack, whatever, 10 defense, meh, 11 HP, meh, but like 31 attack, 29 speed, and this defense, holy shit. This guy's fucking cracked. It's so good. These have, Crobat has kind of terrible IVs, honestly. Joni Mitchell has it, I guess, where it counts. All things considered. Decent special attack, decent speed, cracked IVs, terrible Garchomp IVs, terrible IVs. And then, like, meh, this is honestly, like, pretty underwhelming. It's almost min attack Sharpedo. Not the best natures and IVs, but it is what it is. All right. Enough lollygagging. Let's do this thing. All right. Save one more time. But we're ready. We are ready for this. Greetings. May I please request that you do not disturb us during the catching show. If you must talk to somebody, perhaps another audience member will oblige. Oh, right. You have to, I think, talk to Professor Oak first. Oh, hello. Who might you be? Ah, is that a Pokedex? You must be the young assistant that I've heard Professor Rowan talk about. So, Zerna, I'm very glad to meet you. My name is Professor Oak. Just like Professor Rowan, I'm also a Pokemon researcher, though I come from the Kanto region. You were close! The POW Park is stunning, wouldn't you agree, Zerna? It has a special system that attracts every imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I came to make certain that system is operating properly, but I've found myself rather enjoying the catching shows taking place here. You don't often get to see some of the exotic Pokemon species. Wonderful. Cool. Ah, it appears the catching show has ended. It was fun while it lasted. I plan to stay in the Sinnoh region. Being here, I should make the best of my time studying the local Pokemon. You're welcome to visit my home in Eterna City if you like. Oh, yes, do you see those two people over there by the window? You should get acquainted with them. They're experts at Pokemon battling. Okay, it was a pleasure to meet you. Bye now. Good stuff. Alright, so, yeah, I think we're all good to go here. let's just dive right into it. Greetings, the catching show was very enjoyable, was it not? My name is Derek, and to my left is my employer, Lady Caitlin. Derek, this person is a trainer, yes? Yes, my lady, I believe so. Lady Caitlin is the owner of the Battle Castle, you see. You will find that she can be very taken by superlative battles. However, for a reason I'm not able to disclose, Lady Caitlin cannot battle you herself. Consequently, I partake in battle in her ladyship's place. Lady Caitlin would very much appreciate viewing a Pokemon battle. As such, I would like to humbly request that you and I partake in one now. Although this is as good of a time as any to double check if he heals. Would it not? Okay, it doesn't look like you get healed. It's always good to check. I'm just double checking again. No, it doesn't look like you get. Looks like you get. It looks like you don't get healed. That's what I'm trying to say. Just making sure everything here is all good. Yep. All right. Yes. Let me assure you that you won't be shortchanged by facing me. On guard. Let's freaking do it. One of the hardest fights in the whole game. Derek. He leads with a Gallade. We are leading with Meatloaf. With a Choice Band. We outspeed and we kill with Brave Bird. Brave Bird is going to be a huge game changer. This actually didn't need the Choice Band in order to kill the Medicham. Not the Medicham, sorry, the Gallade. Although I am kind of realizing an issue right now. Oh no, you have Expert Belt. Never mind. Okay, I thought for a second that Alakazam had Focus Sash, but it has Expert Belt instead. So I didn't need a Choice Band for the Gallade, but I did need one for this Alakazam here. Because even though it's C as a kill with Psychic right now, we still outspeed this Alakazam by about 9 points. It is Expert Belt. It's not Focus Sash, but with a Choice Band boosted Brave Bird, we also kill the Alakazam for the coveted Chain Kill. Okay, that was close. Two kills by Crobat alone. We love to see it. Next up is Metagross. We cannot Brave Bird kill this Metagross. Shockingly. So, for Metagross, we haven't seen Joni Mitchell in quite some time actually, but she's going to make a comeback to face off this Metagross. Joni Mitchell is really good here because Joni Mitchell can't get crit because of Shell Armor. Which we're going to use to our advantage. Zen Headbutt was definitely best case scenario. It could have been that or Meteor Mash, but we love to see Zen Headbutt. It has Life Orb, so it's going to take some damage. So here, I want to go for, I think, Synthesis. Obviously, I would love to not see an attack boost, but if it does happen, then we should be okay. Meteor Mash does a maximum of 96. Oh, I actually forgot to Protect. That's actually my mistake. I did forget to Protect there. But it's okay. We'll just go ahead and do that now. I don't think it actually makes a huge difference, come to think of it. I don't think it would have really mattered either way. The only thing that we were really risking is a Meteor Mash crit. Or no, sorry, a Meteor Mash attack boost. But now we are safe to even a high roll Meteor Mash. Again, it can't crit us. So we're going to get some damage off right now with Earthquake. That's fine. Still no attack boost is great to see. We just wanted to get some damage off on this Metagross. Now it's actually getting pretty low. So I think here, I actually want to... I don't think that Derek heals, but it doesn't hurt no matter what to just go into Gengar. Because at this rate, I can't... well, I can protect, right? I just used Earthquake, right? Yeah. The only issue I could see with protecting here is that if he, for some reason, does have a healing item, then that would obviously be really bad. But it doesn't hurt us no matter what to just go into Hailstorm, who is holding a Focus Sash. Because then we will just use Shadow Ball. Not missing anything, right? No. We go to Hailstorm. Oh, what? Oh my god, what? Well, that's interesting, to say the least. That is interesting, to say the least, but I don't know if that is very helpful for us. Interesting. Okay. I do. Wait. Okay. Actually, I think I think I see something. Let me just double check. Okay. If I can get Mick Jagger in right now on a Brave Bird, it has to be Brave Bird. It can't be anything else. Especially as long as it doesn't crit, then we will definitely bait close combat. And my plan for how to take care of this Staraptor will still be in place. I just want to check something real quick. Close combat crit at the most does 38, so we should be fine. Actually, I'd honestly have to hope for no crit there. Brave Bird, Choice Band, minus defense is 32%. 156 times 0.32 equals 49 HP. Actually, no, sorry. 156 times 0.325 equals 50. It would be 50 HP. Okay. So Crobat would actually go down in that instance. Although, actually, even if it wasn't a crit, then close combat, if it high rolled, okay. I would really have to hope for no crit then. Okay. This Staraptor is honestly a demon, but the only way that I really can handle this is by first going to Mick Jagger, and it will be Brave Bird no matter what. Please don't crit. Please do not crit. Okay, that's fine. That's great. Take some recoil to get back a little bit of HP. It is now definitely baiting close combat. I have to hope that Staraptor doesn't either crit or get a high roll. If it lands... Okay, there are only 2 rolls of close combat, the highest 2 rolls, where Crobat could potentially die. Although... hold on a second. If you're at like 90%, right? Well, how much Brave Bird recoil did you take just now? Okay, you took about 8%, so you'd be at 92%. and then Crobat, Brave Bird, you would take 30% of your HP, so 156 times 0.3 equals, wait. 156 times 0.3 equals 46 HP. So 46 plus, what was it, 19 highest high roll? Okay, so with the HP that Staraptor is at now, even if the close combat high rolls and we Brave Bird, because the plan was always to switch in on a close combat to drop the defense, and then we outspeed with Crobat, and we kill with Brave Bird because of the defense drop. If this close combat crits, then if we Brave Bird, then we will die to the recoil. I guess something else that could be done is maybe go to someone like Cabello, and if the defense is dropped, try to take it out, but it's not quite there. Let's just, yeah, we're just gonna have to hope here that this close combat doesn't crit. Please do not crit. If you don't crit, we are fine. Do not crit here. Don't crit. Don't crit. One time. Let's go! Okay. Whew! Alright. That means we will take 46 HP. We outspeed. We're Choice Banded. We Brave Bird for the KO on this Demon Staraptor. Let's go! Meatloaf gets brought down low. That is fine. Okay. Definitely weird with the Metagross. Metagross actually will be coming back in now. I think this is where U-turn would be amazing. Well, no, we wouldn't be able to use U-turn because we are banded. This is absolutely random move now, except for Earthquake. So, I mean, obviously Earthquake would be amazing here if going to Gengar. I think I have to go to Gengar. Yeah. I could go to Sharpedo. I could go to Sharpedo. That would be an easy outspeed and KO. I either do that or I stick to my plan of going to Gengar here. I guess if I went Sharpedo, it baits the Entei. If I go to Gengar, it also baits the Entei. Okay. I mean, really, I could just use a combination here of Gengar and Sharpedo if I really needed to. Yeah, let's go to Gengar first, since that was the original plan. Even if... Yeah, and also there are two... If it's Earthquake or Hammer Arm, then we take no damage, so that would actually be best case scenario. And we don't have that chance with Sharpedo. Just send Headbutt, but at least this gives us more chances. Okay, alright. That honestly is kinda fine, because we still have our Focus Sash intact. We outspeed, and we can Shadow Ball twice for the KO. So even if Metagross crits us, we'll survive, and we'll be able to do another Shadow Ball. Yeah, this actually would absolutely kill if it wasn't for our Focus Sash. It's 154 to 183%. Okay. We'll just Shadow Ball again. That's the end of Metagross. And now it's Entei, which the good thing about this situation actually is that it's random move, so it improves our chances of it not being Sacred Fire. It basically, like Relicanth, just full walls this Entei. So we'll just go straight into Relicanth. Relicanth is pre-rested because if it's Sacred Fire and it burns, then we won't get burned. But it won't bait Sacred Fire from here on out now that we're switched in. We have the leftovers to help with recovery. It only has attacking moves, so we are not at any risk by protecting to gain back some HP. Okay. And a nice thing here is that we have Dive to help with some leftovers recovery as well. That's 3 Stone Edges. Okay. That's 4 Stone Edges. Okay. And we will protect so that there's no more Stone Edge on this. And then the next best thing that it can go for is, actually it's Iron Head, which I would hate for some flinching to happen. So I actually wonder if it would be better just to go for Dive again. Stone Edge crit does 74, so we're safe. Yeah, I think we can just go ahead and Dive again, honestly. Yeah. Because I don't want Iron Head flinches to mess me up. And we'll get back leftovers 8. I mean, if it wasn't for the flinch chance, then it absolutely would be better to protect and get back some more leftovers recovery. But flinches could make for a really bad day. So we will avoid it. Mick Jagger takes on the Entei, no sweat. Which means we have Empoleon left. Okay. Empoleon. This is pretty straightforward. We go to Garchomp. We're pre-rested in the event that Empoleon Ice Beam freezes us. I don't think it can even go for Ice Beam here. We have a Focus Sash, so even if this crits, then we're fine. Okay. We outspeed. Level 51. Earthquake kills. And that's Derek. Or it should be. Alright, that's Derek. Oh man, let's frickin' go. Alright. Oh, hey, Imaginary Mitsuri 444. I'm so sorry for just seeing your messages. I was on a different screen. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining my stream. It's good to see you. You're like really one of my first chatters, honestly. So, but yeah, how are you doing? That was quite the fun battle. What's all this fighting? Fight, 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 fight. Did they heal me back up? Or maybe they were healing each other up. Haven't had any other deaths, haven't had any badges. Oh, the T is for the... Oh, right. The T is needed to get into Canalave City, I believe. So the next fight is Barry. That one should be fun to figure out. Riley I'm a little nervous for, I guess. And then, yeah, there's some more coming up. But... interesting that I don't get healed up at all. Look at my team. I mean, I gotta say, fairly riskless. But... this is also funny to look at. Just to be safe here, I wanna... okay. So I am just going to have us fly out of here. Solid progress today and like yesterday. So this will, yeah, this puts us to Canalave. So we got to go to Jubilife. There's also probably more that I can like surf. I actually did the Fuego Ironworks. I might as well just check my notes to see if there's anything else that I'm missing here. So 4 gem, 5 gem, so 6 gem. Oh, I can get the Ice Beam TM now, that's nice. Can get Stone Edge TM, Thunder TM in Lake Valor, I don't really care about that. Route, so north. North of Psyduck, Cynthia thing, there's the Solar Beam TM. Oh. Route 212, there's a move Tutor House with some useful moves. Strength has 10% chance to boost attack. That's fun. And that's in Canalave. Dawn fight right before Celestic Town. Dawn heals you before you battle her. I even had it as a note. Thunderwave is 90% accurate. Yeah. Celestic Town house is where you normally get the glass. Yeah, as you leave Cyrus battle. Pal Park, Thunderbolt TM, and Valley Windworks after getting Surf. Oh, okay. So let's get the Ice Beam and Thunderbolt TMs, I guess. Remember Old Manage. You make it to the end of Route 221. You can get the Black Belt and the Expert Belt from that guy in the house where you show the levels. Okay, so yeah, let's go get Thunderbolt and the, what do you call it? Ice Beam TM. I'll just keep Aerodactyl for now because it'll make things easier when I'm up on the mountain and everything. What's someone I don't really need? Yeah, maybe Crobat, I guess. I don't want to bring Garchomp up to the Ice Mountain, do I? We can get Jimmy Buffett up some levels too. Flare Blitz, I don't think we have to worry about that. Go up to like 48 or something. Yeah. And cool, so we are just gonna go over to Mount Coronet. We are climbing this so that we can go up and get the Ice Beam TM. Oh, this is where we got Milotic. Memories. Feebas, rather, I guess. So we're gonna continue over here. I guess just in case I have to battle you. Nope, okay. Oh, hey. I can't imagine you're that hard. Yeah, okay. Dead. 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 Boom. Alright, so we should get the Ice Beam TM here, yeah? Yeah, boom. Great. So now we go, where are we going? To Floroma, right? To go over to where Valley Windworks was, yeah. Thunderbolt, great. All right, those are excellent TMs to have now. So that's all good. What was the other things? I can give myself Expert Belt and Black Belt, I believe. So I might do that, but I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I have to... Well, we had Salacian. Let me just make sure. Do I have Solar Beam? No. Let's go over to Salacian. I guess you never know. Max Repel. So much time is spent in the bag while playing Pokemon. At least, especially if you're Nuzlocking, I suppose. Oh, this is probably it. Yeah, alright. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, I think we're good now on all of that. I will come back here, and then I will just go ahead and give myself an Expert Belt and Black Belt, because there's a guy in the route that leads to Pal Park where you can get it from him if you show him Pokemon of the proper levels. So to save time, I will just go ahead and give myself those. I might as well just like give myself berries and such too. Okay. So yeah, let's just go over into our items. Our ever-growing list of items. We will give ourselves one Expert Belt and one Black Belt. Okay, one of those. And then for berries, I know that we're a little low on Persim berries, so I will give myself 99 of those. And then 99 citrus, 99 orin, 99 lepa, 99 aspir, rost, pecha, cherry, and then also lumberry. Okay. I think that's it. So just to make sure here, should have the things. Expert Belt, Black Belt, yep. And just to check our berries. Oh wait. Yeah, we look good here. All right, cool, great. So let me see what's going on over here. Do you have a rod? Oh. I don't know why I thought you would. Candleleaf City, I think someone gives you a rod. We're in 218. We got an encounter here already, though, right? Oh, that reminds me, though. We gotta... we named Giraffe Rig Abba. Oh, wait. That's not what I meant to... I forgot what nature you have. Magmar... Magmortar. We got at Fuego Iron Works. Named it, Jim Buffett. Fire type. You were some... Oh yeah, you're serious. You were a neutral nature. And then I just wanted to check... We are on 218. Yeah, we got Finneon here. All right, word. That is fine. So I'm gonna grab someone else over here for potential trainers. Yeah, Imaginary Mitsuri 444. I'm really sorry about that. I was really wrapped up in the battle and I was looking at my calculator screen, so hopefully you tune back in at some point. You're like literally my second ever chatter on Twitch anyway. Who's a solid mon? I want to be conscientious of water types though. Maybe Exeggutor here is pretty good. Am I screwed over by any types? No. This is fine. This is fine. Do I have items on anyone? What do you have? Leftovers? Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do here is Leftovers City. You have leftovers. Okay. So, and we still have Ross King. Making sure that I don't run into anyone like this guy. Mick Jagger's probably a solid lead here. Ah, shit. I accidentally ran. Omastar. Okay. Omastar. The only one from a trainer in this game. Interesting. Ooh, Earth Power is not very kind to me, it looks like. Good thing we have Exeggutor, huh? Okay. Kabutops. What do you have? Where's my Exeggutor? We don't have speed. Night Slash could be kind of nasty, but we don't care. And Relicanth. We don't care about you either. Bye-bye, water rock types. Bye-bye. Yeah, I already got my encounter here, so I can give you tea, just like in Kanto. All right, we made it to Candlelave. So the only thing, we can't cross the bridge yet because we have a new rival fight now. What's his name? Cedric? Is that right? So yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at Cedric. I think we have all the like encounters and tools and everything that we need. So we could just kind of take a look. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back. So, what's the deal with airline food? I was washing some dishes. Don't mind me. Yeah, so let's take a look at this fight. Cedric, right? We had Infernape, so this is gonna have Empoleon, right? So let's go over also to Canalave, Berry. Yep. You lead with Staraptor and so Berry, yeah, you have Empoleon because we chose Chimchar, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think I had the right one here. Switch over to web view. Great. Cool. Good stuff. So, Staraptor. Interesting Pokemon to handle. We could do our classic sort of bait close combat strategy. Whoa, how low leveled are you? Is this for real? How are you this low leveled? Oh, we have a huge level advantage. Let me just double check that Canalave Gym. Byron 53. Yeah, the level cap is 53. Okay. Sure. I was just making sure I wasn't wrong for some reason. That would have been bad. You're that low leveled? This says 49 in this VOD. So I'm inclined to say that this is wrong. Empoleon, let me do it like this. This, I think, is what we're looking at more so. Yeah, I don't know where that otherwise came from. I was gonna say, that would be like a little too weird. Staraptor should be level 48. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Word. So yeah, we can always do the close combat strat. I guess we could do like a focus sash thing, but Rock Slide obviously has its own problems. Can we do the whole... Yeah, we could probably do the defense drop. We actually don't even need choice band for that, so that's kind of nice. And it would take some recoil too. There's always that strategy. I mean, it's as good as any, right? Like, I'm just kind of curious about other, like, ideas, I guess. Thunderbolt with choice specs actually does kill. Interesting. Do we have speed? Yeah, we do. Huh. Okay, so that's another option. So either of those actually work pretty well. I guess the question is, do I have purpose for Relicanth and Crobat aside from... I guess I do with Crobat. I guess this is simpler, right? Going with this Gengar Thunderbolt idea. This is also assuming that Gengar can learn Thunderbolt in this game, which I'm pretty sure it can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, who else can learn it? Jimmy Buffett. Alright, cool. So we can Thunderbolt it down. This will bait in Arcanine. It'll bait Crunch or Flare Blitz, which is interesting. And then... Is there anything that could take both? I guess Milotic can, technically. Milotic actually really, like, walls this really well. Huh. Yeah, I mean, we could do, like, a, I mean, obviously, like, a crit Flare Blitz would be annoying, but we could always do Protect Leftovers shenanigans. I mean, if it double crits, then that's bad, I suppose, right? But I guess one main benefit to switching to Milotic is we could go to something else. This feels like a lot of switching around, though. Could also just, what, go to Relicanth, right? And just, like... No. Yeah, I guess, like, what are my ways of handling this Arcanine? Surf here does dummy damage. How about in the rain? I'm killing the rain. It's always Pelipper, too. Actually, how does Pelipper do against this? Not bad, honestly. We don't outspeed, but if it's a Flare Blitz or a Crunch, I guess if we get a defense drop on Crunch, that's not great. Because, well, hold on. If it was like 23 times 2 is 46. Yeah, I guess 46. And then another Crunch crit would obviously kill, but it would just have to not crit at least one time or a defense drop. But if it doesn't get a defense drop either time, then we would be fine, because 23 times 2 is 46 times 2. Yeah, we would be fine. So as long as it's not like a crit defense drop into another crit, we would be fine. Yeah. I'm actually like kind of surprised that this Pelipper can handle this Arcanine pretty well. And I mean, we could always, I mean, I guess I can choice Scarf. I don't know how necessary that is. We do add speed in doing so, but it actually doesn't really matter because you have extreme speed anyway. So if that's the case, we could just do leftovers. Okay. I'm not minding this so far. Okay, so we had... Let me just start writing this down. You have Thunderbolt, choice specs. Okay. Staraptor, level 50, Gengar, choice specs, kills with Thunderbolt. We'll do outspeeds and kills with Thunderbolt. Next up is Arcanine. Switch to Pelipper. What level? Like 50, I think. This is in the rain. Switch to level 50 Pelipper. On a Crunch or Flare Blitz. On a Crunch or Flare Blitz. Crit defense drop would be bad, but as long as that and a crit on the following turn doesn't happen, should be fine. You'll take it out with Surf on next turn. Which means then it's Breloom with the good old Focus Sash, which, honestly, because we can get Hurricane is another thing. Right? Learn sets. Pelipper. It gets Hurricane at level 50. So, we can absolutely destroy this, but we would need to set up Stealth Rocks somehow. Which, I guess... You know what we could do, actually, is bring in the Relicanth on the Arcanine at first, just to set up Stealth Rocks. Because this Arcanine can't really do much. We could do a Choppleberry thing. This is coming from, what, Gengar, so there's no chance of close combat. it would most likely go for Crunch or Flare Blitz. Crunch crit is 38%. And then let's say we give you a Chople Berry. So 38 and then -1 defense. So yeah, I mean, technically, like, a Crunch crit defense drop into the... Oh my god, this is so nauseating. I mean, it would be nice in order to chain kill the Breloom here with Pelipper, but it's not, like, entirely... Oh, wait, we also don't outspeed, do we? Never mind. Okay, so we can't even do that. We can't even do that. So I don't know why you guys are all like, oh, like, just get the chain kill with Hurricane. Like, no, listen to me. I'm the expert here. Okay? Okay. I think we can go to someone like Torterra? No? Bullet Seed is nasty. You have Focus Sash, Technician, Bullet Seed is kind of insane. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This Focus Sash is actually kind of messing me up, if I'm being frank. I mean, obviously, if we Brave Bird, if we come in on a Brave and come in Brave Bird, it's great. But I wonder if, yeah, setting up Stealth Rocks is just worth it no matter what. How does Torterra do against... Oh my god, you just fucking die to a Brave Bird. Jesus Christ. Maybe that's all the more reason to use someone like Relicanth. Or just Rhydon, even? Chople Berry. Wouldn't die. But we would bait a random move. How do you do against this Arcanine? Do you somehow take even less damage? No, not really. Oh my god. You actually don't take that much from close combat, and you do kill with Earthquake, but I think that's kind of against the idea. I guess one good thing... Oh yeah, we could do Chople Berry. Crunch. Crit. 38.3 into close combat crit. Kills. Why? I always have to play around these ridiculous, impossible scenarios. Hold on. So let's just keep it simple. Let's just go back to this whole Pelipper Breloom situation, right? I really wish I had U-turn, although that also wouldn't help me here necessarily. I could... Well, hold on. I suppose I could try to set up a Tailwind. I don't think there's any real... There's no real harm in my doing that, actually. But it does still mean that I need to get damage off on the Breloom somehow. I might just have to try to figure out how to get it set up against the Staraptor. It goes for that frickin', you know, close combat. Might crit, who knows. It can't kill us at least. And then, can this remain intact somehow? So after the Choppleberry, let's say it does 44.8%. It would have to go for close combat again. Yeah, we'd have to go for close combat again. And then I can switch over into Gengar. Am I able to go to someone else safely? I just can't risk a... Well, like, I can technically go to Gengar in that scenario. But if I were to start with Relicanth here, and there's like this Choppleberry thing, right? And if that were to crit, then it would bait a random move. Which if it's a random move and I go to Gengar and a Brave Bird, then... But do I have a different way of taking care of this Staraptor? Like, is there something that one-shots it that I can have a Focus Sash on? Although its defenses will be dropped, allegedly. I guess I could... Ice Shard would be so good here. I go to 52. Not quite. Man. It's so... I just want this Ice Shard to kill. This is supposed to be like a backup plan. What about you with like Rock Slide? Oh, damn, that's interesting actually. Too bad Rock Slide is, what, like 90% accurate? It's not 100%, right? If it was 100%, that would be so free. Although, actually it wouldn't because we don't have speed! Oh my freaking god! Yeah, it's 90%. I guess Staraptors will just be the death of me. It's not even really like, it's more about the Breloom with the Focus Sash. That's more of my issue here. Because I could just set up the Tailwind. Also, like, holy shit IVs. Holy shit, these are good IVs is what I'm trying to say. Like, oh my god. Damn, alright. Because, you know, obviously, like, if I had Tailwind up, we would outspeed, and then boom. And then not to mention that we could also kill the Heracross. No problem. Wait, this is too good. I gotta figure out a way to make this work because that chain kill is too good. Okay, I think it's worth figuring this out, this Stealth Rock thing. What about Gliscor? It takes so much damage. Jesus Christ, man. And you bait a random move, too. But Gengar, like... That's the thing, like, if I didn't need this choice specs... Although, hold on. I think I just found it. Okay. I think what I can do. Yeah, this should work. This should work. Yeah. Okay. So what we can do is we have Relicanth here. We will Choppleberry you. Close combat, even if it crits, it's fine. There's no way that it's not baiting close combat once we don't have Choppleberry on. Yeah, it's absolutely going for close combat, no doubt about it. Unless it goes for U-turn, which, LOL, we'll deal with it. So let me... But if it close combats, right, then obviously it's dropping its defenses. We can still go to Gengar now with a Focus Sash, so it does not matter what it goes for. I mean, obviously it's ideal if it goes for close combat, but like, but then if it's -1 special defense, then Thunderbolt does in fact take it out. Boom. Great. All right. Actually, hold on. Lead with level. So we have Relicanth here. Level 50. Relicanth with Choppleberry, which I need to give to myself. Close combat will drop defenses. Switch to level 50 Gengar with the Focus Sash to outspeed and kill with Thunderbolt. Boom. Okay. So then that will then bring in... So we have the Gengar here, right? That'll bring in Arcanine. Switch to the Pelipper. And there's definitely a chance that it'll go for Flare Blitz. It'll either be Flare Blitz or Crunch. I'm obviously hoping for Flare Blitz, but it could be Crunch. Have to hope for no. I'm just going to ball it with that, honestly. But if we set up that, crit defense drop would be bad, but as long as I had a crit in the following turn, no, that doesn't happen, should be fine. Set up Tailwind, which I am allowing for this. Even though I said it when you set up Tailwind. Then on next turn, outspeed and KO with Surf. So then Breloom. Oh, wait. Sorry. Lead with level 50 Relicanth. Close combat would drop. Set up Stealth Rock. Close combat will drop defenses. Yeah. Breloom takes chip from Stealth Rock. Outspeed and KO with Hurricane. And then we have Heracross. Outspeed and KO with Hurricane. Amazing. That's going to be so good. Muscle Band, you have Focus Sash, but that is being taken into account for. You don't have priority moves. You do not have priority moves. So then next will be Snorlax, which admittedly is pretty scary. But I need to figure out a way to take this out, even if it curses setup, which maybe it's Hariyama. Life Orb? Maybe Life Orb. If it curses where that's pretty scary. Although, honestly, I'd be willing to go up to close to the level cap for this. Para would be bad, though, is the only thing. Fake out into close combat is honestly pretty likely to KO. Something else we could do is try to put it to sleep. Or we could go back to Relicanth if we have enough HP and just put it to sleep. I also am kind of curious about who can learn Haze here. Hold on, me. Muck, Poliwrath, we don't have those. Coughing, Vaporeon, Weezing, Darkrai, perfect. Surskit, Zubat, yeah, Crobat can learn it. Golbat, Crobat, Wooper, Quagsire, Arbok. That's it, okay. So it'd pretty much have to be Crobat. But we could go over to Relicanth and Yawn to put it to sleep. And then go over to, I guess, Crobat to then Haze. If it somehow gets 2 off and we go to Crobat, it's probably not good, right? Yeah, we almost certainly die. I just have to hope for no para. Although, if we're coming from Relicanth, that should bait Crunch instead of Body Slam, right? Yeah, it will. Okay, so that's actually good. So I could Focus Sash then. So maybe that's not so bad. But that's also dependent on Relicanth being healthy enough. Which maybe there's someone else I should bring in case that doesn't work out. Sleep Powder is 75% accurate. Jesus Christ, okay. We are way faster, which is good. So I guess we can do like a wide lens thing. It's obviously risky, but that might be my only chance. So that I can go to Crobat, Haze, and then Hariyama, KO. Which then takes up my move slots. I just have to really hope for no crit then from the Staraptor against the Relicanth. You would take 44.8%. You probably would set up Curse, which is fine. So that'd be +1 attack. And as long as you don't crit. Actually, even if you crit, it's not the worst thing. And then, yeah, Crobat for the Haze move. And then Hariyama for the Fake out into close combat. But I guess there's a chance, honestly, that you would... It's not that much different, though, than, like... So if it wakes up early, then I'm in the same position as why I was trying to do this whole Haze strategy. Because I could just hard switch into Hariyama, right? But the issue with that is that if it curses on the switch, maybe there's no issue. If I can guarantee this KO somehow at 53. Oh, there is Stealth Rock too, actually, so that's fine. It would take 12.5%. So, right. So yeah, that would actually be perfectly fine. And even if it no, it's gonna go for crunch. It's gonna go for crunch because we have the no, we have Pelipper out. Right. Shit. Actually, it's most definitely going for body slam, or a curse. I have a feeling it would go for curse, honestly. That's actually, like, now I would... it's funny that I would prefer that even, but... Because a body slam para... If you're a +1 defense, you take 12.5%... Oh, wait, can't I just... No, I can just pre-burn, right? Oh, yeah. No, I just pre-burn, duh. Yeah, so that way I don't... Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Because if we do... That's even better for us, actually. So then, if that's the case, even if you're at +1 and +1, we actually don't even need Life Orb. We're completely fine. Great. Alright, so... Wow, easy. Alright. Snorlax. Switch to... I'm just making sure, too, that a neutral... What level do we have to be at to comfortably tank these moves? Really, like... 50? I think we're still fine at 50, because we just, yeah, fake out into... If we're at 50 and you boost up to that, should still be fine. Burned, guts, yeah, fake out into close combat still kills. And with the Stealth Rock chip, okay, so we can be level 50. Switch to pre-burned level 50 Hariyama. I mean, I guess if that's the case, you could be leftovers. You really don't need. Yeah, we're fine. So I guess we could just do leftovers. Unless I think of something else. Even if it curses. +1/+1. You'll still, yeah. A fake out into close combat will still kill. And it's not like you have inner focus or some shit, right? Thick fat, okay. Oh, you do have leftovers, right. I did forget about that. How much does leftovers heal every turn? 6.25% of maximum HP. How much does Stealth Rock do to a normal type? Stealth Rock deals 12.5% of a normal type Pokemon's damage. Yeah, okay. So then... If it... Okay. 6.25 for leftovers. And how much does leftovers heal every turn? That was 6... Yeah, so 6.25%. Right? Yeah. Okay. So then, let's just do some math. Snorlax comes in, takes some Stealth Rock chip, right? Does leftovers recovery happen before or after stealth rock damage? Occurs before leftovers recovery. Pokemon switches in damage from entry hazards such as stealth rock. Later, during the end of turn effect step, the Pokemon with leftovers. Okay. Alright. So Snorlax comes in. It's gonna take... What's its HP? It's at 226 HP times 0.125. It's gonna take 28 damage. Is 28 damage, okay. But it's gonna heal back, so it's at 198. 198, 198, 198, 198, 198, plus 14, puts it at 212, okay. And then we switch to Hariyama. It gains back another 14. Which actually puts it back at full HP, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this leftovers is actually kind of a problem. We do have knockoff. But, yeah. Wait, but then, if that's the... Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, God. Okay. Right, because on the end of the next turn, it would go back to full... It would then take 10% of its HP. So it would take 22 damage. But then add 14 equals 218. And then close combat, min roll does 204. But then that leaves us nice and open for a KO. Yeah, the leftovers actually does kind of mess things up. Which is why I'm kind of wondering if a sleep strategy wouldn't be the worst thing. Damn, the fact that leftovers happens after Stealth Rock chip is actually kind of really annoying. And the fact that you have leftovers at all is also pretty annoying. Although, wait a minute. Does Life Orb just help with this? I think it does. Right? Because... yeah, we come in... Well, if we have Life Orb, we can just close combat for the KO. That's just it. Okay. Alright. Never mind. We're fine. Because I think I have Choice Band already. Or do I not? No, I don't. So I could just Choice Band. If we're Guts, Choice Band. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. Pre-burned. Choice Band. Even if it curses, close combat will still kill. Because that's the only thing we're worried about is a curse on the switch in. Because we had speed anyway, and we'll just use close combat. Choice Band, close combat, Guts, burned. Yeah. There's nothing that can really go wrong there, except maybe double burn into a Body Slam crit. Yeah, I guess a Body Slam... 43 times 2 equals 86. And then how much does burn damage do in Pokemon Gen 4? 1/8 of its HP. So that would be 12.5% plus 12.5. So it'd be cutting it close. But honestly, like I think that's just gonna have to be my best bet there. Yeah. Okay. I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. Do you outspeed this? Oh wow. We even outspeed this Empoleon. Let's get you up here. What are you doing? So, Empoleon. If you have enough HP, you can outspeed and KO with another close combat. But if not, wow, we didn't end up using a lot. We're not using a ton of Pokemon for this, are we? Interesting. What else can take out this Empoleon? What are we baiting? Probably anything, really. I should just assume that it's going to be anything. I mean, assuming that I can get someone in that I can outspeed and KO. Damn, this Empoleon is slow as shit. The hell? But it's too bad that we don't even do anything to kill it. Garchomp again? Citrus Berry. Wait, why do you not kill? How come you killed the Empoleon before, but you can't kill this one? Maybe the other Empoleon was lower leveled. That's probably what it is. No bother. No. Gliscor with Earthquake. No. Why is this Empoleon so tanky? Wait, why is this Empoleon actually like kind of giving me trouble right now? Too bad Dugtrio can't really do shit. This Empoleon is insane. What the hell? Why do I not have any answers into it? Someone just crit this Empoleon. Why? How come this Garchomp doesn't do it? I'm confused. You have Citrus Berry. It's not like you have Shuka Berry. How come you could kill the Empoleon before, but you can't kill this one? I guess was what I'm really wondering. Although, wait, no. So the thing is that Hariyama should be able to kill, right? Because that'll be the last Pokemon, so it won't take the burn damage. If Empoleon is the last Pokemon, you can still kill with CC even if your HP is low, because you won't take burn damage. But I guess as a backup, Grass Knot is a piece of work. Why is this Empoleon so fucking... I'm confused. Very defensive. Wood just absolutely tanks this thing. And even if I have to do some like protect leftovers. I guess Kingdra might be able to do it. Alright. Well, I'll figure it out another time. That's gonna be it for today. But definitely some good progress here. We'll figure out the berry fight next time. Yeah. Glad we beat Derek. We're very close with figuring out this berry fight, so probably I'll just do the rest of the cooking off stream, and then we'll do that, go up to Iron Island, got a bunch more stuff. If you watched it all, or if you're watching after the fact, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.